If you have been working on your elbow hang, but you're not quite there yet and you still need a little bit of support, this routine is for you. We are on the pole this week.
Yes, for a very cool, I need new adjectives.
Guys, Taylor's birthday is in March. Send her a thesaurus.
That is what I need. That is what I need.
Okay, I shall buy you a thesaurus in March.
Please don't buy me a thesaurus in March. That's one more thing to put in our office. We have a lot of books there already.
No, I'll buy one that you can put on your phone.
But we could just use the internet.
But that's not fun. Then it's not a gift.
Okay, fine. No, apparently I'm getting a thesaurus for my birthday next year, and I couldn't be more excited. Can't you see?
Guys, in this routine, we are going upside down. We're also hanging on our elbow. But we are doing it with some support, so you don't need to do like a one-arm elbow hang or just your elbow hang. You have some support from the other arm holding you in place. So if this is a skill you're trying to get better at, this is a great routine for you to try.
Yes, or even if you're able to do it, but maybe you don't feel confident with it, it's a great way to drill it before you try it without the support.
Yes.
So if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial and we break down different routines every week across 4 apparatuses: aerial, hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of those apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel because it's a great resource to have.
Yeah, and if you have an aerial bestie that you train with or intend to train with, or you know somebody who trains at home who is looking for a little bit more resource that they can learn different routines and poses with, then share the channel with them and invite them to be a part of our community. We would love to have them and you join our community.
Yes, so before we start, let's do a quick safety check. Let's check our equipment first of all, make sure everything is okay with the rigging. Make sure you're working with a clean pole. I think Karina might think I'm paranoid because I saw this girl who got injured because she kind of didn't clean her pole properly, or also didn't wipe her hands, and she fell off the pole, and now I'm super scared, so I'm cleaning it every second. Maybe you don't need to do it as much as me, but just make sure that you're working with a clean pole, especially in the summer, and make sure that instead of just putting grip on, make sure you're working with clean hands as well.
And pumping the AC.
Yes, pump the AC if you can, or be in a cool place. Yeah. Whatever works for you. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances, just in case you may have made a mistake in step 1. You have the crash mat to catch you. Yes. Make sure you wear the right clothing for pole. Make sure that it's little clothing, especially in summer again. And then before that, make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for ideas for warm-ups, you can find them in a playlist, which we'll leave right up here. So go check that out first. Make sure you warm up before you come back to this video. And then, of course, make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with so they can be your GPS in the air. They can help you out, cheer you on when things get a little difficult or challenging. And if something happens, they're there to call someone or assist you.
Yes, guys, and we did this routine to a really slow and graceful and pretty song. And we also did it with, Taylor choreographed it with some timing in mind to go with the music. So as the poses change, the music is changing. And if you want to have that full experience of seeing the routine together with the music, you're not gonna get that here. Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube.
But what we did is we released a short for you, so you can look at it right up here. This short is synced up to the music, and you can see one of us doing the routine there. But if you want to see both of us doing the routine, then come back to the channel on Friday, because both of us will do it. And there you get to see how 2 different people with 2 different sizes, you can see the size difference, can do the same routine and how it might look a little bit different. And we always encourage you to do this because it helps you to see, when you are training at home, you might be comparing yourself a lot to the person you see doing the routine online, but you forget that your body is different and you might feel like, oh, why is it that my body doesn't do it like that? Why doesn't mine look like that? So we do two different people. We're only two people, so you can only see it twice. But we do it so that you can see two different people doing the same routine who have been training about the same length of time.
Yeah.
Do it and still have some little differences in just the way the routine looks, and you can be more accepting of what your body does. If you can't wait until Friday, then just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We also leave them there. So I'd leave mine on my account and Taylor leaves hers on her account, and you can check them out both out there. And if you want to know the name of the song that we use and the timing in which we get started, we leave that information for you down in the description below so that you don't have to be searching for it everywhere.
Now that we've covered everything, let's get started.
Yay! Start this routine with one arm in forearm grip. And for Taylor, this is her right hand. And then her left hand holds high on the pole. And then she has to make sure that her right leg is directly under the pole so that she can pivot off of that right leg, as she will use her left leg to spin forward. When she spins forward, she has to make sure that one, she engages her back and pulls herself up, and two, that she tries to keep her body under the rigging point at all times. This is going to help make sure you don't have that wrecking ball spin that we're not trying to have. Okay, Taylor, you can show us how you put it together. Pull up, yes, and get ready to swing forward. Stay under the rigging point as much as you can. And then when you are done, you bring your leg to come into your first basic climb. Taylor does her first basic climb and she waves her body up to do a second climb. And this one is like a micro climb because she doesn't have so much space to be able to do a full climb. And then she has her right arm in a forearm grip, and she's going to release her legs from the pole, and then she's going to bring it to hook her inside leg with her outside leg going behind the pole, and then she's going to adjust that inside hand. Do you see that it's up high so that she can hold with this arm? And from here, she's going to bring her free outside hand over her head, and then she's going to bring it behind her back and hold the pole. And you see her thumb is up so that she can hold in this position. Here, she's going to release her inside leg and bend the inside leg to hold a little bit before she crosses the outside leg over the inside leg to hold. Here, she's going to come back to the pole, so she releases that hand, brings her body to come back to the pole. This is the second time we're filming this because somebody forgot to press record the first time, so thank you, Taylor, for doing it again. Okay, so we come back from that climb, from that elbow hang back to a regular climb, and then you're going to bring the pole to close to one armpit and straddle. And hook your outside leg. When you hook your outside leg, you release your inside hand to hold lower on the pole, and then bring your inside leg forward and step it on the pole. When you step, you can release the outside leg to step on the pole as well. And you extend that outside hand to hold this pose. Remember to keep your knees together in this pose so it looks really pretty and graceful. From here, you're going to bring the pole to your armpit and extend that outside leg forward and hold this pose as well. You can see that you're holding on with your armpit a bit here. Before you hold on to the pole with both hands, release your legs and engage your core to come down off the pole. Thank you, Taylor, for doing that twice.
That was so much fun.
Guys, thank you so much for training with us today. If you had a good time training and learning this pole routine with us, remember to leave us a like. It really helps us so that YouTube can push this content to other people who want more content to practice pole at home. And if you haven't joined our community as yet, remember to subscribe before you leave so that YouTube can tell you when we post other videos like these.
Yes, we do that every week on a different apparatus. And if you're in the process of your elbow hang, you feel like, okay, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to go into a full elbow hang. We're leaving a routine on screen for you that we think you're gonna love. It has a full elbow hang, except that you have your body pressed against the pole, but you don't have any arm support like in this routine. So we'll leave the dance video on top here or here, one of the two, and we'll leave the tutorial at the bottom so you can check that out. And until next time, bye!